A red sports car was parked by the roadside, but inside that car lived a monster. Two men walked toward it. Strangely, the door was unlocked. It felt like a gift from heaven. What they didn't know was that they would pay dearly for that mistake. Suddenly, the doors locked on their own. The interior turned completely dark. Only the men's screams remained. Afterwards, the car transformed into a black sports car and continued searching for its next target. But because it was speeding, it crashed along the way. Oddly enough, the traffic officer couldn't find a driver. The car was sent to a repair shop. The moment the mechanic turned around, it returned to normal. Even more terrifying, the door opened by itself. Its intention was clear: to lure the mechanic inside and attack him. But his leg got stuck in the door. That accident saved his life. Furious, he kicked the car. But that single action only enraged the black sports car. When the mechanic went missing, his co-worker grew suspicious. She touched the hood. It was still warm, meaning the car had just been running. And right then, disaster struck again. The woman kicked the alligator with all her strength. She succeeded. She broke free from the alligator. But unfortunately, the water was still rising. Leaving was no longer an option. In the darkness, something was moving beneath the surface. Silent, but it never stopped getting closer. As the entire house became a cage, they finally realized they were the prey. Suddenly, the water exploded. A massive set of jaws burst out without warning. In the narrow hallway, humans and alligator face to face. There was no escape. They could only stumble backward in panic. But the rushing flood behind them sealed their last chance to run. The next second, the alligator attacked again. Its enormous body surging through the water with terrifying speed. Every lunge, every snap, barely missing its target. There was no time to breathe, only to run through darkness and rising water. And the most horrifying part, there wasn't just one. Even worse, the floodwaters were still rising. Every room was slowly disappearing underwater. Safe ground was running out. Ripples beneath their feet sent waves of fear through the silence. No one knew where the next attack would come from.
This was no ordinary shark. It was an ancient predator from the depths of the ocean. Its sheer size was enough to shatter everything humans believed about the sea. While people were still enjoying the calm surface, the real danger was already lurking beneath them. No sound, no warning, only death silently closing in, until the massive shadow slowly emerged. And that's when everyone realized they were not facing a shark. They were facing a disaster. Because in the deep ocean, humans are never the apex predator. In the eyes of the shark, humans are nothing more than fragile prey. Insignificant. To save everyone, Jason charged straight into the water. The plan worked. He instantly became the shark's new target. One brief turn of his head